This is going to be a drill to work on thoracic mobility. I like starting in sitting or up against the wall. First, I'll show both variations, just going purely into flexion extension before we start adding any side bending and rotation. So I prefer using a yoga block against my sternum for some extra feedback. You can use like a big pillow or like a big yoga, or not yoga ball, medicine ball. Just kind of hug and give yourself a little bit of extra feedback and be helpful. For a reason this works for me, I may even go here today just to give a little bit different view. But what you're going to be thinking about is, can we go starting from the head, one segment at a time, curling down nice and slow. And then just think, can we come up one at a time. You're going to stack the vertebrae on top of each other. All the way up until, ooh, I skipped a couple segments there, to the head. So just starting there, and you'll notice we didn't do this, leaning back, pushing back, so we want to think almost like, imagine there is a wall back there, even if we don't have that wall as we go. Out here, sometimes it just gives you a little bit more room for the shoulder blade. So kind of reason, just why we hug this is just give you a little bit of space between the shoulder blades, so there's a little bit more room to move there. Secondarily, you can do that. Let me do this. I'm just going to shift the position so I'm up against the car here. So you do the same exact thing. So if you come down, you're in a little bit of like maybe a foot away from the wall. So right here, do the same thing, or you can just do this on your own. We're just trying to go segmentally. Sometimes it's easier to start going up. Try to peel one up at a time using the wall for feedback. Car isn't the best choice, but that's what's available because it kind of goes back a little bit. So can we peel that? Down one at a time, just feel each vertebrae. Pull off. Then work our way back up, just being able to stack one at a time as we go up. Then what you can do is from there, we can start adding in a little bit more motion with rotation there. So we would start getting that feedback. For a reason, this feels really good today. Look at this. So we'll go full flexion. And we'll start going to the side. Then rotate. You can feel each vertebrae. And then come back up. Diagonal. Back up into extension. Back into neutral. Rotate this way now. Side bend. Then come down into that flexion. And then make your way back up in the middle. And you just do that the other way. Flex, side bend, then rotate. The car's wondering what I'm doing there.